We are doing breakout rooms, practicing the vocabulary on page 310. Having a question, what are you going to do? And then a time frame, and then answering with um, whether you're going to stay home and do the following vocabulary activities for that, or going out and doing the activities for that. Are you guys typing or talking? Okay, practice the vocab on page 310 to have a conversation. Yep. Uh-oh, Vari, it looks like you got left alone. Why don't you just practice the exercise on by yourself until whoever it was comes back. I'll send them to your room. Yeah, do the mic to save time and also practice speaking. Hey guys, how's it going in here? Are you guys practicing? Has there been typing or talking? Oh, okay. Well, if right now and then if this ever happens again, like maybe the other person's not is missing, you can just do the exercises on your own. You can type them out on your own where you are, or type them out on the board if you want. You can just do it by yourself. All right, bonjour. How you doing? That seemed a little rough for a good number of you. Talk to me. Give me some feedback. That was good? Okay, good. There's no whiteboard, so I didn't know what to answer. Okay. Worked pretty well. It was sort of okay. Okay, so I don't have the abilities that I had in the last software we used last semester to put something up, at least not quickly. So next time maybe take a few scratch notes or something before we go, so you don't have to rely on the page. That's okay. Okay. All right, well, let's move on. We still have some more things to do. Okay, so les vacances. So we just talked about leisure activities for the weekend. Now we're going to talk about leisure activities for vacation. Woo. Um, First, the noun vocabulary. We have les vacances means vacations. Les grandes vacances, that's like the big vacation, that's summer vacation. Noël is Christmas. Pâques is Easter. So you just pronounce it Pâques, like Pac-Man. Pâques. And then la mer is the ocean, and la montagne, like mermaid comes from, it's like a maid of the ocean, mermaid, la mer. Okay, anyways, la montagne are mountains. Is it the same whiteboard in each room? Like, can everyone see what someone writes? No, it's different. You each have your own whiteboard. Yep. Yeah. Also, how about we'll talk more about, I guess it's been a while since we've done breakouts this semester, so we'll talk about it again before I send you. All right. So there's the noun vocabulary for, well, some nouns, and here's more for vacation. This is kind of like travel. This was like vacation. This is now voyager, to travel. Un avion, airplane. Un train, train. Un autocar or un car is actually a bus, so don't get tripped up on that vocabulary. Un bateau, excuse me, is a boat or a ship. And then now, so those are kind of the nouns, and here's kind of the prepositional phrases, I guess you'd call them. En avion, en train, en autocar, en car, en bateau. So it's easy for these. We use en for each one of them to say that we're traveling by plane, by train, by touring bus, by boat or ship. Les temps, more times of day. Before we talked about different times of day. Now we're talking about different, like bigger chunks of time. Yes, they pretty much are. Pretty much. All right. Un jour is a day. Une semaine is a week, and un mois is a month. I found this thing online. I think it's really funny. In terms of how we communicate date in English, we always start with the month and then the day and the year. And the Europeans do day, month, year. If you remember that, recall that from way back in early first semester. It does make more sense. All right, so we're doing an exercise on page 314 and 315. Et toi? This is another personal kind of exercise. Basically the same one as we did before. Indiquez tes préférences personnelles en complétant les phrases suivantes. So, mes vacances préférées sont, my favorite vacations are either les vacances de Noël, les vacances de printemps, which is spring vacation, les grandes vacances, summer vacation, or you could fill in the blank for whatever. All right, go ahead. Katie, numéro 1, Alyssa, numéro 2, Danielle, numéro 3, Abigail, numéro 4, Hannah, numéro 5. Vas-y. So look at the options. So number 2, your answer doesn't quite match the question or the beginning half of the sentence. So look at the options in the textbook. And then you can either pick one of those options or pick one similar to it that makes grammatical sense. Principalement, that means like uh, like sorry, only French words are coming to mind. Um, your favorite, or like the one that you like the most, or is the most important. Where do you even see that? Oh, number 5. Je voudrais aller à la Martinique. Mainly, yeah, mainly. There we go. À la Martinique, principalement, mainly for. Yeah, sorry, only. It happens all the time in French class. Okay. Mes vacances préférées sont les grandes vacances. My preferred vacation or my favorite vacation is summer vacation. Cool. Numéro 2. Excuse me. Pendant les grandes vacances, je préfère aller à la mer. In summer vacation, I prefer to go to the ocean. Numéro 3. En été, je vais à la plage spécialement pour nager et bronzer. Very good. In summer, I go to the beach specifically to swim and tan. Good. Je voudrais aller dans le Colorado pour faire du ski. Good. Faire with an E on the end. Cool. I've always wanted to go. I hear it's gorgeous. Is anyone here from Colorado? I feel like most of you are on the East Coast. Numéro 5. Je voudrais aller à la Martinique principalement pour Easter. Not quite sure that makes as much sense. So you're saying, I'm going to the Martinique, which is like a French-speaking island in the Caribbean, mainly pour, and then your options are parler français, to speak French, faire de la planche à voile, to do, why are only French words coming to mind? Windsurfing, okay? Windsurfing, faire de la plongée, do scuba diving, or something else. Like, why would you go to a Caribbean island? Maybe you could even say just going to the beach. Or to relax, yeah. Or pour parler français, le français, to practice speaking French. Is anyone here? So I don't think anyone here is, or a few people have been to France, but has anyone been to a French-speaking country before that's not France? Haiti, yeah, there you go. Mali, West Africa. Faire de la plongée. Cool. To do scuba diving. Very good. All right. Next, everyone's going to do this exercise. Same thing as before. Est-ce que tu vas voyager pendant les grandes vacances? Où vas-tu aller? Combien de temps est-ce que tu vas rester là-bas? So you can answer real or you can answer pretend. The questions are here. Go ahead and answer. You don't need to wait for me. Est-ce que tu vas voyager pendant les grandes vacances? Are you going to travel during summer vacation? Where are you going to go? And then, combien de temps est-ce que tu vas rester là-bas? How much time are you going to spend there? So I'm not going anywhere because I'm giving birth and I'm going to have a newborn, but I'm going to pretend that pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller. Where would be a cool place to go? I know. Aux Alpes dans la Suisse. I've always wanted to go to the Swiss Alps in summertime. The pictures are amazing. And the chocolate there is amazing. There's chocolate in Switzerland that they don't let out of the country. Like the good stuff is there. Où vas-tu aller? Where am I going? I already answered that. Combien de temps est-ce que tu vas rester là-bas? Je vais rester là-bas pour un mois. I'm going to stay there for a month in my imaginary world. I'm going to do a globe for our picture for this one because we're talking about traveling. Oui, pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller au Cedar Camp pour weeks, semaines. Camping is fun. I think even though I'm like from Hawaii, I think I'm definitely more of prefer the mountains over the beach. Beach is amazing, but still. Je vais aller à la montagne. Good. Pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller au Paris or en Paris. En Paris. Good. Okay, yeah, type it in the chat if it doesn't work in the whiteboard. Okay, is that letting me erase? It like never makes sense when it lets me erase and when it doesn't. I don't know why. All right. Pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller à la plage en Cape Cod. Probably on Cape Cod or au Cape Cod. Cool. I've heard it's neat there. Rachel, can someone answer Rachel's question? Hannah, you would say, sorry, I have like weird skin on my neck. Pendant, je vais aller à la plage. If you're saying like to the beach, like one beach, it'd probably be on Cape Cod. But if you're saying like to the beaches of Cape Cod, then it would be aller aux plages with an S on the end de Cape Cod. The beaches of Cape Cod, or a beach at Cape Cod. Hope that makes sense. Now the question, combien de temps? Oh, because temps can mean weather, but it also means time. So combien de temps? How much time? Est-ce que tu vas rester là-bas? How much time do you plan on staying there? Yeah. No, that's hard because the word temps has actually a lot of meanings, strangely enough. Oui, pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller en Florida. Cool. Maybe Disney World? Pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller en plage. À la plage. À la plage. Pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller en France. Pour parler français, je vais rester. Oops, you wrote for. Pour. And then your how many weeks? Semaine. Pour parler français, je restais pour 3 semaines. Pour 3 semaines. Non, pendant les grandes vacances, je vais aller au Barbados et Honduras pour ma famille, le mariage. For marriage and your family? Is that what are you trying to say here? So yes, you are traveling. Pour ma famille, le mariage. Not quite sure what that means. For a marriage in my family? I went, family marriages, I guess. Okay. Pour, so you would say like a marriage in the family, essentially. Pour un mariage dans ma famille, in my family. All right, now it sounds like you're saying like your marriage family or something like that. Okay, we gotta move on. But good job, you guys. Oh, good. Je vais rester là-bas pour 2 semaines. Good. All right, good. I love these exercises and how difficult they can be for you guys. It's good. It's good to like for you to practice and really like when you try to create your own sentences from scratch, it's harder, but it's better. All right, les activités sportives. So we did weekend, we did vacation, and now we're talking about like sports activities that you can be doing any of these places. So le sport is sports, le jogging, la natation, swimming, l'escalade, like an escalator, or like to, what's the word? To okay, guys, pregnancy brain is Escalate? Is that like a word to escalate up a mountain? No, there's another word similar to that. Is it? Okay. Okay, then, okay, yeah, so there we go. Escalade, rock climbing, which is pretty big in France. Le ski, skiing, le ski nautique, water skiing, nautical skiing, essentially. La voile is sailing. No, I feel like there is a word when we say um escalate to it'll hit me in like 20 minutes. Um that's like escalate, but it has to do with actual rock climbing, like to scale a wall. Is that what I'm thinking? Is that all that I'm thinking? I feel like maybe that is. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Well, anyways, we've talked enough about it. Hopefully you'll never forget that l'escalade means rock climbing. La planche à voile is windsurfing. Le roller is inline skating. Des rollers are inline skates. Le skate is skateboarding. Un skate is skateboard. So here we're thinking about the rollers and then skate. So make sure you don't mix these up because it's I think it's kind of confusing how it translates. Le snowboard is snowboarding. Un snowboard is snowboard. Le VTT is mountain biking, and un VTT is mountain bike. So here, let's look at where'd it go? A mountain bike, it stands for, de VTT stands for vélo tout terrain. Vélo tout terrain, like an all-terrain bike. Yep. Good job. Yeah. Yep. But they just call it VTT for short, mountain bike. Vélo tout terrain. All right, let's do an activity. In a second, actually, I guess. Yeah, I have another. I'm excited about the oral comprehension. Okay, so you know how I've already told you that in French when we say like we play a game or we play a sport or we play an instrument, we say faire and then de or faire and then a. It's not at all how we say in English, but in French that's how we say it. To do or to make of or at the thing, essentially. Same thing with sports. We have to use this kind of the formula when we're talking about sports or activities. We faire, du or de la or de then the activity. For example, if we're saying we're roller skating, we don't just say je roller or something like that. We say je fais du roller. La voix, je fais de la voix. Je fais de l'escalade. Okay, so it helps me to think about when speaking French, people, the French kind of say it the more proper, more words kind of way, more thoroughly. To play sports, you do, but for the yeah, that's for like sports like soccer, sports like football and baseball, like with balls. But these are kind of more like that's confusing, isn't it? Like activities, like general activities. I guess you would use de. You're the first person to bring it up, and I've taught this for a while now. Yeah, I think you would just think of it as jouer, je jouais au football, for like the formal professional sport. But for like activities, nous, nous faisons du roller. We're doing this activity. I guess that's the way. Yeah, I guess that's the way to see it. You can just focus right now if you want on just like the vocabulary that we've learned. And think of these as du instead of a. All right, let's do this oral comprehension, the same kind of thing as we did earlier, except this time I'm asking, is this vacation activity à la montagne or is it à la mer? Is it a mountain activity or is it a beach activity? And these pictures are from France, by the way. All right, ready? Numéro 1. Let me get my... Here we go. Je vais faire de la natation. Je vais faire de la natation. Je vais faire de la natation. Good. Sarah, what did I say? Je vais faire de la natation. Yeah, okay, so that last word is one of our new vocab words. Je vais faire de la natation. I'm going to go swimming. Number 2. So that is, number 1 is à la mer or baie. Très bien. Good. Numéro 2. Je vais faire de la planche à voile. Je vais faire de la planche à voile. Je vais faire de la planche à voile. You are correct. It is à la mer. Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit, Isabelle? What did I say? Je vais faire de la planche à voile. You can look at your vocabulary in their textbook. Close. So la planche à voile is windsurfing. I'm going to go windsurfing. So the answer is yes, à la mer. Good as well. All right, next, numéro 3. Je vais faire du snowboard. Je vais faire du snowboard. Je vais faire du snowboard. Good. It is A, à la montagne. Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit, Rachel? Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? What did I say? Snowboard. Yeah, it does. Je vais faire du snowboard. Exactly. Good. That one was a little easier because it sounds like the English word. Good job. Très bien. Oops. Okay. And finally, numéro 4. Je vais faire le VTT. Je vais faire le VTT. Je vais faire le VTT. Good. It's à la montagne. Katie, qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? What did I say? Je vais faire le VTT. Je vais faire le VTT. I am going to do and then le VTT. Yes, mountain biking. Exactly. Good job. Right. Je vais faire de la natation. I'm going to go swimming. That's at the beach or the ocean. Je vais faire de la planche à voile. I'm doing the windsurfing. Je vais faire du snowboard. I'm snowboarding. Je vais faire le VTT. I am doing mountain biking. VTT again means vélo tout terrain, all-terrain bicycle. All right. Next, we're going to do this exercise in your workbook, page 182. It's question et réponse, question and responses. So the question is basically, que fait, then the person. Like the example here is que fait Thomas, which is not in your, it's not on the board here, but it's in the workbook. What is Thomas doing? And there's a picture of a bicycle. So then I would say, il fait du vélo. So go ahead and um, answer in the chat. Que fait, numéro 1, Marc? Que fait Marc? Que fait Marc? What is he doing? Yes, 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 yes. Très bien. Il fait du jogging. Correct. Very good. Numéro 2. Stéphanie. Que fait Stéphanie? Que fait Stéphanie? Correctement. Correct. Elle fait du ski. Elle fait du ski. Numéro 3. Que fait Antoine? Que fait Antoine? Il fait du ski nautique. Très bien, il fait du ski nautique. Numéro 4. Que fait Sophie? Que fait Sophie? Elle fait de la voile. Good. Elle fait de la voile. Et finalement, que fait Caroline? Que fait Caroline? Good job, guys. Elle fait de, D-E, l'escalade. Elle fait de l'escalade. Très bien. Il fait jogging, fait du jogging. Elle fait du ski. Il fait du ski nautique. Elle fait de la voile. Elle fait de l'escalade. Très bien, tout le monde. All right, I'm going to send you to breakout rooms again. So make sure you take a quick note on what I'm asking you to do. Uh, Basically the same thing as before, where I want you looking at the vocabulary on page 311 and just look and ask each other questions. I have some prompts here, but you can kind of make up your own if you want. It makes sense for us to maybe ask, what are you going to do at a certain vacation? À Noël, pendant les grandes vacances, cet été. What are you going to do at Christmas? What are you going to do during summer vacation? What are you going to do this summer? And then you could answer, je vais aller à la montagne, or à la mer. I'm going to go here. Or you could say to a country or a city or a state or something. Je vais aller, where you're going to go. We could say I'm going to travel by plane, by train, by myself. I'm going to pass, this is like how much time you're going to spend there. Je vais passer 10 jours là-bas, 2 mois là-bas, or un jour. Okay, je vais passer, that's how we express how much time we'll be spending there. And then you could say j'aime and then an activity. Okay, so I'll give you a second to kind of write down or take a screenshot or something of what you, some questions you can ask. But basically just look at the vocabulary and ask each other questions. And you can answer real or just pretend, doesn't matter. Any questions? Okay, so once again, I'm gonna send you to breakout rooms. Your whiteboard is your own, so you can write all over it if you want. I encourage you to speak though. To speak with each other. If your mic's not working, if you're sick, just start typing. It's fine if one person's typing, one person's speaking. Try to really start working immediately spend as little time as possible prepping and saying hi and stuff, because we don't have that much time. And that's I think that's all I can think of to say about the breakout rooms. If you're left alone or if someone's not responding, then you can just do the exercise on your own, or I'll match you up with someone. Okay? Talk to yourself. All right. All right, guys. We're back. I kind of cut that short a little bit. How was it? Darn it. I hate it when it kicks you out. Yes. Okay-ish. Okay. Okay. We're actually out of time for class. So, good job, you guys. Good work. It was a lot of exercises, a lot of different ones. Yes, we are now at the hour mark for French media. Um, so, yeah, that's how far you guys have gotten. Way to go. And besides that, it's just workbook and textbook exercises. Email me, you guys. Don't if you need help or are confused about something, I would love to help. And good luck on your test if you haven't taken it. And um, yeah, blessings upon you guys. Even though this semester's been funky. Have a great week, and don't get tricked on le poisson d'avril. Au revoir.